It's not RC. Adventures in Radio Control.
Well, this is no fun. Look, my rudder has fallen off. That's no good at all. Yeah, I guess this plane takes a fair amount of abuse in this area here where the rudder goes, and yeah, flying today on some pretty icy stuff, and yeah, the rudder fell off. All of a sudden, no yaw control. I was like, uh-oh, time to bank and yank. Anyway, we need to do something about this. I could just glue it back on, use some CA hinges or some welder glue or something, but I have some other ideas, naturally. So let's take a look at that. So here's what I'm thinking here. This rudder is, you know, I can glue on the rudder nice and strong and everything, but it's going to continue to take abuse, I think. You know, it's right on the end of the plane. You know, when it rotates to take off, you know, the whole weight of the plane is coming down on this one little point here. And yeah, it's just going to keep breaking, or either that or it's going to end up stripping the servo. So what I've come up with is this, I'm going to stick a rod in the back of the plane here. It's my idea here. And you know, then the ground can ride on that rod. That'll be a fixed point. And my rudder here, obviously I'll have to trim it a little bit to make this work, but you know, that'll be protected from anything that happens on the ground. It can move freely. And it'll also allow me to make a slightly larger rudder for more, you know, authority, because this thing isn't the best at turning on the ground, especially in the water if there's any kind of wind. So yeah, I'm going to stick this piece of carbon fiber in there, and that's I think that's going to do pretty good. Yeah, I made a little slot here. It pops in real nice. You know, I can glue that in, and it's really good. Now, another problem here though. Carbon fiber is really strong and all until a point. And then snap, you know, I can see me gluing this in, and all of a sudden snap, thing breaks. Then what do? I got this broken rod, no way to fix it. So let me show you what I'm going to do with that. So what I've got here is a couple of these little brass, some brass tubing, which I've just cut into short little lengths here. And what we're going to do is we're going to slip those over the over my carbon fiber rod here, kind of like so. Let's see. Pop that one in there. Like that. Quite the right spot. There we go. So my plan now is to, you know, this is going to break, this carbon fiber rod eventually. So what I'm thinking is, you know, I glue just these two pieces of brass in. If this ever breaks, I simply slip that out. And we, you know, we just pop in a new one anytime we need. And that should take care of that problem, I hope. At least that's the plan. Okay, I've got those glued in there. It's looking pretty solid. Probably asking why I didn't just put one full length of brass tubing, but truth is, this stuff is actually pretty heavy for what it is. You know, and seeing as this is all the way on the tail, I don't want to make this thing tail heavy and have to put a bunch of weight in the nose, so I think just a couple little rings should hold it together, so we're going to try that.
So what the heck am I doing putting glue in this slot? I thought we weren't gluing this thing in. Well, we're not. It just so happens that a drinking straw is the perfect size for this application, and guess what? It doesn't weigh anything. Perfect. That'll work good. Yep, we're liking that. And of course I want this to continue to be indestructible, so let's cover that all over with some more carbon fiber.
Okay, that's looking pretty good. Got a little finishing resin on there. I'll let that set up overnight, and we'll trim off the excess. You might be a little concerned about my carbon fiber rod. Is that ever going to come out of here again? So I want it to be replaceable. I put a little Vaseline on there, so it's acting as a release agent. So yeah, that should hopefully come out again. Anyway, that's looking pretty good. Let's go see about the rudder. So here's the old rudder. I think what we're going to do is make this a bit bigger. That should help with taxiing, and it also should see if it can help with the wobble that these planes exhibit when they're flying. They have a little bit of a yaw instability, so I'm going to make this a little bigger, I think. So I don't know if you can see this. There we go. So there's I just got a piece of styrofoam. I'm just going to carve out a slightly bigger rudder. So let's get that done.
If you don't have a belt sander, you should think about getting one. It is like an amazing tool. It's got so many uses. I like my belt sander, I do.
Alright, well, there's a comparison of the old rudder and the new rudder. You can see I got it carved sort of approximately the right shape, hopefully. So yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good. Let's see how she fits on the plane here. Look at that, it sort of fits. Nice. Yep, that works good. Alright, let's get it painted and mounted up. The boss is strong in this one. Okay, so this is all dried up, looking good. I gotta sand it still. But here's my carbon fiber rod. Comes out, pop it back in. Clean this up a little bit too. And here's my rudder, so that will go in there. And the idea is that it'll be protected from any harm by the carbon fiber rod. So anyway, that's my plan. There you go.
Okay, action.
Action. All right, we're going to try out the new rudder with the little carbon fiber rod protecty thing. So first test is to see if it'll actually taxi and turn. That looks encouraging. That works.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
That works real good. The next question is, will it fly? Let's find out.
Now, of course, it looks like it's tracking really bad here, but that's just me playing around with the rudder.
Feels pretty good. Oh, that's a lot of rudder. Look at that rudder go. Ah, nice.
Yeah, an extended rudder with 140% travel on the servo. You got lots of yaw control. It's all good though.
Yeah, that feels good. Alright, let's try it on the snow, I guess. Try touch and go. Oh yeah. Look at it protecting that rudder there. Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, it still flies like a skipper. It didn't fix the yaw wobble, but it handles great on the ground and it handles pretty good in the air. So I'm liking this mod. That works good.
Still steers alright. Let's try it on the grass, obviously, but in the snow it's good. Yeah. Sweet. I like it. That's awesome. Alright, follow John. John's going in.